the following presentation of the National Football League.
Counting down toward kickoff here in Music City. This is Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. With my partner, Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple of years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. A 2nd down throw for Smith. Right at the outside, he lost the football. And he's going to score. Lead the start. Opening minute of the game. And a touchdown. Great, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it.
The kick
and
is
the Titans
good.
will take a 7-0 lead.
Titans 7. Jets nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Williams now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own
The Jets
22-yard line.
ready to take over once more. Let's see if they can bounce back from the early mistake. That fumble a moment ago returned for a touchdown. The offense gets it back, 1st and 10. Quick throw on the offense is complete, and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Here we go. Come on. They got to walk that walk, baby. Let's have some fun. Still 1st down.
From the gun, it's Gino. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got it.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. There's a short one caught by Taylor. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
18 yards.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack. So often, that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
From the gun on third down, Smith. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there.
Incomplete.
They force fourth
It's
down.
now fourth
I think it would
down.
be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first two drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their third series to see if they can make it happen.
DK to return. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return
The Titans take
before
over
being
first and
forced
10
out of bounds.
at their own
The
37-yard
Tennessee
line.
offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
That is incomplete.
Incomplete
No way
from
to
the
force the
touchdown.
football in there. Good
It's now
coverage.
2nd and 10.
It'll bring up second down.
Throwing to someone with his length, Mike, there's a lot of benefits. The catch radius, the ability to adjust to an off-target throw. But you have to also look at the other side of the coin there. For these defenses, those bigger, extended bodies, that's just a lot big target to go after and hit. So they're able to take advantage of it here. As that receiver gets back into the huddle, he's telling his quarterback, hey, man, bring that ball down. I'm happy to go fight and compete for the ball, but you've got to protect me.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun, Ward. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming out.
The Jets take over first and
Short
10
return.
at their own
And they'll take
28-yard
over
line.
there. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9
Tackle
yards.
made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Paul. He's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole
It's a
lot.
gain of a
But
yard.
did enough to move the
And
chains.
the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. He'll step up and run this.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. The motion man here is Mitchell. On 2nd down, Smith. The throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hall. Pick up of 14 on that one. Good for
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Jets 1st down. A gain of 14.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Rolling right, it's taken in. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. He'll run. This is Hall. And they will forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, Jets.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
On now, Cade York
for the extra point.
He gets it to go. And the Jets will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Cade York
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Julius Chestnut to bring it back. And he'll be forced out of bounds on a very solid return.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense starting to try out for this next possession. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard.
Number 20,
And he'll get
Tony
about
Pollard,
6
the ball
there.
carrier.
Setting up second
Damian
down.
Sherwood on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Whoa. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver
Intended for
knew
number
what was going
14.
on. That's incomplete.
Brings
Back
up
in the day,
3rd
Mike, you know
down
how they
and
decided who
3
played
yards
offense
to
and who
go.
played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Ward now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Intended for
Great work
Gunnar
there,
Hill.
making things
Incomplete.
difficult defensively.
It's now 4th
It'll
down.
set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive
Tommy
incompletions
Thompson
in a row.
punt formation.
Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And a pretty good result
The
there.
Jets take
That's
over
out of
1st
bounds
and
right
10
at the 10-yard
at their
line.
own 10-yard line.
The Jets offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the
It's a
7.
loss of 2.
I
Brings
can
up
promise you
2nd
that is
and
not
12
how they wanted to
at
start
the
this
7-yard
drive, Mike. I mean,
line.
to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell.
Smith's pass.
That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
3rd and 1.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd down. Here's Hall. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line.
Brought down
4th
behind the
down
line of
coming up.
scrimmage. It's
Well,
a
this
loss
seems
of
pretty
2
straightforward.
yards.
3rd and 1,
Brings
just
up
dial up a
4th
run play and
down.
run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's Austin McNamara
in
now.
punt formation
As
for the
he'll hit this
Jets.
from just outside of his own goal line. And he's in! Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown.
Big play from the special teams there, Greg. Not only did they come up with the block, but they return it for the touchdown. Get a little bit of momentum with this big play.
Yeah, and there's always a little bit of a risk and reward that a coach has to balance anytime he calls for a punt rush. And we saw there exactly why you do it. You're able to get your hand, block the ball, and in this case, you get the extra bonus because it leads to a touchdown.
Joey
comes
Slide
Slide
lining
for the
up
extra
for the point
point.
after.
He's got
His
it.
kick
And the
is
Titans
good.
will move out to a
Makes the
14-7
score
lead.
Titans 14, Jets 7. Joey
Following the
Slide to
touchdown,
kick
here's
off for
Slide
Tennessee.
to kick it away. Benet Wanwu out of return. And this will
Benet
work out
Wanwu
quite
on
well.
the return.
He'll get it all the way
The
out
Jets
to the
take over
30-yard
first
line.
and 10 at their
Jets
own
offense
30-yard line.
ready to get back at it. They will run it over center with Hall. And he finds some daylight.
Hall, the ball
Past the
carrier.
35-yard line.
Money Hooker
A pickup
up for
of
the tackle.
7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Another run here with Hall. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marked him at the 48-yard line.
It's a
Give
gain
him
of 14
on
yards.
that one. And the Jets have a first down.
First down.
This offense
gain
has
of
to be
14.
thrilled, Mike, with the success
And
they've
the
had
Jets
here on the
first
ground
down.
in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
That's caught in the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 more yards.
He's got a touchdown
That's
on the
another
books from
Jets
earlier. And
first
that
down.
catch gets him a first
First
down.
and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the run, here's Hall, and he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster
He's
about a
tackled
yard
at
on
the
that play.
32-yard
Second
line.
down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. Pick up 3, or maybe 4. Don Franklin Myers
That's a gain
there
of
to
4.
make the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and
And as of
5.
right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Smith from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it.
Geno Smith on the scramble.
Great
Cordero
reaction
Flott
by the
on
defense.
tackle.
At first, Mike, it
A
looked like
gain
there
of
was enough
5
room out there for the
yards.
quarterback to
It's
pick this one
4th
up
down
himself.
and
But they
less
were
than
able
a
to
yard.
rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field.
A 40-yard
This
attempt.
from 40 yards out. York's kick
The
is
kick
good.
is good.
And the Jets
Makes the
are
score
back within
Titans
4.
14.
At 14
Jets
to 10.
10. Cade
Both teams
York
ready to
kick
go
off.
once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Chestnut. And he'll be brought down
Julius
just
Chestnut
beyond
on
the
the return.
25-yard line.
The Titans take
The
over
Titans
first and
offense
10
ready to see what they can
at
do
their
with
own
this next possession.
26-yard line.
And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. fake the handoff. Now Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete.
Ward's
The
pass.
defender right there
Intended
with
for
him.
Gunner
It brings
Hill.
up second down.
Incomplete.
Just
Brings
seems
up
like another
second
case of
and 10.
predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
On second down, here's Ward. He'll spot the forward long. Gunner Hill.
Complete to Gunner
Was
Hill.
brought down. That pass is going to pick
It's
up
a gain of 4 and brings up third
down.
and 6.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Throwing on third down, Ward. This one down the field, but
Ward's
lined up
pass.
incomplete.
Intended for Calvin
Ridley was the intended
Incomplete.
receiver.
Sets
And
up
that's
fourth
going to lead
down.
to a fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play
Tommy
caller throughout
Townsend
the
in
entire
punt
league,
formation.
the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Jets take
That is
over
good
first
coverage
and
by
10
the punt team
at their own
as they
26-yard
meet him
line.
and bring him down. They'll run with the former Badger, Brady Battle. And he's going to get this one up to the 43-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a
That's
very
good
quick
for
first
the
down.
Jets. First down.
We've seen this trend throughout the
It's a
league,
gain of
Mike.
17
Offensively,
yards.
everyone wants to have
First
depth
down,
at the running
Jets.
back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal. We're seeing it here.
And that one shut
Ball
down
to ball
pretty
carrier.
quickly. He'll get back to the line of
Taken down
scrimmage.
right
And
at
that's
the line
it.
of scrimmage.
Depending
No
on the
gain on the
situation
play.
or the
Brings
down
up
and
second
distance, Mike,
and
the
10
linebackers have
at
different
the
reads.
43-yard
Sometimes they read
line.
the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Throwing on second down. Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Good
Intended
work
for
by the
Garrett
defender
Wilson.
finding his man up.
Incomplete.
Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there.
Yards to go.
And it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, Smith. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
Smith's pass. Incomplete.
Every so often,
On
Mike,
the
you can
deep
see
ball.
these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Good hang
Fair
time.
catch.
Fair catch
Signaled
will be
for
made
and
back
taken.
at their own
The
12.
Titans take over first and
Out
10.
comes the Tennessee offense.
At
They
their
get
own
set to see what they can
13-yard
do.
line.
This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this first and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A gain of
That's
14.
good for
Good for a quick
First
first down.
First
This is one of
and
those
10 at
cases
the
where having high-end
27-yard
speed
line.
in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Wandale Robinson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Ward. A deep ball here for Ridley.
Pass intended for Calvin
And the best
Ridley.
offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really
It's
good on
fourth
1st
down.
and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall
Tommy
out.
Townsend.
Here's
in punt
Tommy
formation.
Townsend now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And good coverage by Hutchie. They stop him before he can get
Personal
any
foul.
return
Roughing
cranked
the
up.
kicker. Defense. Automatic first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Pollard. And Mertens there. Good defense.
Damian
To no
Sherwood
good.
on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Drop play. Here comes Pollard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there
It's a
of
gain of
11. That's good for
And
a
the
Titans first down.
First down. 1st and 10
This
at the
time to call a
42-yard
draw
line.
is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's
Now,
2nd
this is
down
something
and
that we
10.
typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Pollard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by
Back to the
Demario
drawing
Davis.
board for this run game, Mike.
gain
The
on the
offensive
play.
coordinator and
It's
his
3rd
staff, they
and
have to do a
10.
better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
From the gun on 3rd down. Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away.
Pass.
It's incomplete.
Incomplete on the
So I really
throwaway.
like the decision, Mike. This is a
Results
rookie
in a
quarterback
4th down.
making more veteran decisions. And I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs because how often do we see
Tommy
these rookies still
Townsend
think
in
they're
punt
back in
formation.
college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw
The
it away.
Jets take over
Really
1st
nice
and
job here
10
by the young quarterback.
at their own
Jets
18-yard
offense
line.
ready to take over once more. It's 1st down, and it's Paul.
Brees Hall, the
Not
ball
much
carrier.
there. He's back to
Taken
the
down
original
at
line.
the
No
19-yard
gain on
line.
that.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall.
Brees Hall.
And he'll get nothing
He
here.
was brought down
Back
by
to the
Kevin
line of
Winston.
scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
And after that negative
And it's
run, I think this changes the play
down.
call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 10. Now, Gino. He's got his man. Right side. It's
A
complete.
gain of
And
26
they're going to move the
yards.
ball all the way
And
up
the
to the
Jets,
45-yard
first
line.
down.
A
A
big
gain of
one
26
there.
yards.
On 3rd down, good for
First down,
26
Jets.
yards.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you.
Complete
So
to Tim
big
Patrick.
pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some
Brings
points.
up 2nd and
The Jets
1.
going to use the first
At
of
the
their
Titans'
timeouts.
46-yard
And
line.
they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Smith. That one taken in by Mitchell. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside
It's a
the
gain of
20-yard line.
27 yards.
That's good
That's
for
good for
27
Jets.
and a first down.
I think they're going to
First
have to be
and 10
more
at the
creative here
19-yard
on the
line.
back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging for the quarterback going forward.
Right there in the red zone. He did not want to go
11
down.
more
And he
yards.
picks up the first down.
That's
It'll be
another
1st
Jets.
and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Jets.
Smith to throw. That is outside of the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Cade York
York now
for the extra point.
His kick
His
is
kick
good.
is good.
And the Jets move out to a
Makes the score
3-point edge.
Jets 17
to 14.
Titans 14.
Still a little time.
York
Final
to
minute
kick off.
of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Chestnut. Across the 20, they'll mark him
Julius
down before the
Chestnut
25-yard line.
The
That's how the
Titans
offense
take over
will take
first
over.
and 10.
The
at their
Titans
own
offense going to
24-yard
take
line.
over here in the last minute of this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard.
Tackled at the 25-yard
there
line.
on the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. One final throw before the break. This is short one taken in by Helm. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here comes Chestnut. And he is stopped.
The Titans take over 1st and 10
begin there.
at their own 25-yard
Titans
line.
offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer.
25-yard line.
But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Second and 10. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward to the 34, pickup of 9.
A gain of 9.
Very
Brings up
positive
3rd
returns on that
and
run.
1.
I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. And he will be a Titans first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much.
That's good.
They get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down.
And these are the tough
1st
yards you
and
judge
10
it
at
back
the
by, Mike. We used to say to our
37-yard
backs, hey,
line.
even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Running here, it's Pollard. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Tavondre Sweat on the tackle.
A gain of 2.
And while that run
Brings up
wasn't anything
3rd
really to
and
write
2.
home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and 2. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first
A
down.
gain of 12 yards.
The defense decides to come with a blitz here on 3rd down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the first down.
In the middle, here comes Pollard. And a nice game there. The first down. He takes it
He was
forward
brought down
for
by
8 yards.
Cisco. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jets' 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Opening carry of the game for Tajay Spears.
Tajay Spears, the ball carrier.
Not happening.
Jamie and
Gonna lose a
Sherwood
yard.
on the tackle.
Back's
It's
doing
a loss
everything
of
in his
1.
power to try to
Brings
get that
up
ball
3rd
around the
and
edge to the
3.
boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short
That's
pickup
another
of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Not much happening there, just a short
Brought
gain.
down at the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. Back to throw is Ward. He'll step up and run, and he will slide at the end, give him about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
It's 3rd and 4. Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to get there. He got the first down. Not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's good.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
They'll run here with Pollard. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive.
It's a gain of
continues
14
down with
yards.
1st and goal.
That's another.
And this
Titans
offense just
first
continues to
down.
chew up yards
First
and
and
get
goal
first
at the
down after
5-yard
first
line.
down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
On play action, it's Ward. Rolling right. Good blocking. He's in. Here, Ward. Touchdown, Titans. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Joey
Sly now
Sly
for
lining
the
up
point
for
after.
the point after.
The kick is good. And the Titans move out in front
Makes
by
the
4.
score Titans
It's 21-17.
Jets 17. Joey
Throwing
Sly
the
to kick
touchdown.
off for
Here's
Tennessee.
Sly to kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive
Jets
to
take
start.
over 1st and
The
10.
Jets offense trotting
their
back
own
out for their
28-yard
first
line.
involvement of this second half. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Cordell Flott
He's brought
is
down
there
at
on
the
the
31.
tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. The motion man here is Mitchell. He'll go again with Hall. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Amani Hooker there on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, it's Gino. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 19 yards.
It's a gain of 19 in the air.
First down.
Good for a Jets first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Great pre-snap
First
recognition
down,
here by the
New York.
quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time. Great placement. Nice big pickup.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Jets.
A gain
First
there
down.
of 20.
It's a
and
gain
the
of 20.
Jets have a first down.
First down, New York.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
They will run it over center with Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain.
He's brought
of
down
8
at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 20, here's 2nd and a yard. Another run here with Hall. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about
A
the
gain
5.
of 15 yards. That's another Jets. First down. First
The
and
story of
goal,
this drive
New
has
York.
just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that is in the end zone. He's in.
New York.
Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Cade
Now
York
it's York
on for the extra
PAT.
point.
It's up
The kick
and
is
good.
good.
And the Jets
Makes the
extend the
score
advantage
Jets
to a field goal.
24.
It's
Titans
24 to 21. The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Chestnut. He's across the 20, taking down
Julius
just
Chestnut
shy
on
of the 25.
return. The Titans
The
take over
Titans
1st
offense
and 10
ready to take over
at
once
their own
again.
24-yard line.
They'll run the toss. Here's Powell. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there. He's taken
He
down
was
for
taken
a
down
loss
behind the
on the
line of
play.
scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Ward. That is caught left side by Helm.
Complete to
And he's going to be
Helm.
dropped after a pickup of
It's a
about
gain of
5.
5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. To throw is Ward. That is caught by the man wearing 0. Melvin Ridley.
It's a gain of 8. And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at
Critical
the
third
36-yard
down
line.
conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They run it straight ahead to Collins. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Again, it's Collins. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Now, he'll air one out.
It's a gain of
Going to get this ball down to the 20-yard
for a
line.
Titans first down.
It's a big play when they needed
1st
it
and
the
10
most.
at the 20-yard
38
line.
yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a handoff to Pollard. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss
Just a
of
little
a
too
yard.
much Easton
Brings
rest
up
there for
2nd
my
and
liking.
11.
I understand what they're
At
trying
the
to do, getting the ball
21-yard
out on the
line.
perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
He's moving, boys, he's moving.
Throwing is Ward. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Here's Ward. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for number 14.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's
Incomplete.
3rd and long. The opportunity to
now
convert
4th
this is
down.
probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball
Joey
away.
Sly
So,
on for the
here's the
field
kicker,
goal.
Joey Sly in a
45-yard
pressure spot.
attempt.
This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this
is
one
good.
right down the middle.
That ties the
It's
game.
good.
24
That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Joey
All
Slide
even.
to kick off
Fourth
for Tennessee.
quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the
The Jets take over
25-yard line.
first and 10.
The Jets
at their
offense,
own
Geno Smith,
24-yard line.
getting ready for their next possession. The drive begins with a run. It's all. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They put Wilson in motion. On second down, Smith. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. A gain of 24 through the air.
That's good for
a Jets first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And a Jets first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again.
Smith's pass.
And he'll get about 8
number
on
85,
that one.
Mason
Most of it
Taylor.
coming after the catch.
8
It's
yards on
second
the
down.
pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 41-yard line.
On the run. Here's Hall. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Jets first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Smith going to keep this himself. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately,
Smith
he's
on the
able to
keeper.
cover it up. It will
Fumble
not
on the
be a
play.
turnover, but will go
Recovered by
down
the offense.
as a sack. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out,
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Aggressive 8 yards.
Frequent Meyer in for the sack.
Third
It is a
and
loss of
long.
8. And now it's third down.
when you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Intended for
Mitchell,
Mitchell.
the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own
Tony
15-yard
Pollard
line.
heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And those defenses have nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tackle.
Tried to get a
Taken
little
down
cute
back
here,
at the
get the ball into the
12-yard
hands of
line.
one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Wow, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They send Ridley in motion. Throwing on third down, Ward. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Ward's pass.
That's a nice pickup on a
Complete
first
to
down
Gunnar
throw.
Hill.
It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
They come up for 2nd and 2. Throwing again is Ward. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Joey
comes
Slye
Slye
lining
for the
up
extra
for the
point.
point after.
It's up
The kick
and
is
through.
good.
And the Titans will go up by
Makes the
7.
score Titans 31, Jets 24. Joey Slye to
So the
kick
lead
off
is
for
7
Tennessee.
now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. Here's first down. From the shotgun, Smith. Quick throw, taken in.
Complete to number 83. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Smith. Pass to the running back, Brees Hall. And he'll be taken down. to 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good for a Jets.
Really nice
First
job there to
down.
move the chains early in this
First
drive.
and 10
But now
at
as
the
they approach
38-yard
midfield,
line.
continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Smith now to throw on first down.
Smith's pass complete to Garrett Wilson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
It is 2nd down and 5. Gino to throw. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they'll have it across midfield,
It's
down
a
at
gain
the
of
opposing
11.
46-yard
And the
line.
Jets, first down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you
First
need
and
your
10
best
at the
players
46-yard
to come
line.
through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Now, Gino. There's a short one caught by Taylor. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final
Complete to
timeout here.
Mason Taylor.
They get it with
A
19
gain of
seconds
9
left on the
brings
clock.
up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Smith now. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are right back in this one.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Titans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.